good morning. Happy Tuesday. So I know this looks a little different. I'm in the car. Just dropped my daughter off at school, and I know I won't have time to like do the vlog and stuff this morning because I got some stuff to do. So I was like, you know what? Let me go talk to my people. And welcome to this vlog in the car. So anyway, if you are new here, welcome. My name is India. I am a social work student currently obtaining my BSW. This channel is going to be dedicated to my social work journey. I'm going to get licensure prep stuff. I want you guys to follow me into my MSW and eventually into my career, and any little tools and tidbits that I can share with you. This page is going to really be for that. I'm trying to build a community. I am so grateful. I see that we have one more subscriber, so we went from 12 to 13. Whoa. Hopefully, you know, after this video post, hey, maybe we might reach 15. I don't know. It does get kind of like, I don't know, like I wonder sometimes, like, I mean, ain't nobody checking for these videos. Like, so should I really take the time to consistently record and make the videos? Ain't nobody interested in little old me. But then, I mean, you know, every couple of weeks I get some comments and, you know, getting that one extra subscriber. I don't know. Then it's like, yeah, just keep going. Because like I always say, even if one person could walk away with something from my videos, then I mean, I've done my job, right? It don't have to be for the masses. It don't have to be 1,500 people. You know, sometimes just talking to 15 people is cool. It's just enough. So anyway, guys, I think I lost track because even last week I messed up. Like, I think I said it was week 9 or something in the video, but then like I posted, I don't know, I think I wrote week 8, or I don't know, some kind of way I messed up last week. I either said the wrong thing or I wrote the wrong thing, and I know I went in and I changed the date, I mean the week count on YouTube, but I didn't go back and of course re-edit the video. So blame it on my head, y'all, not my heart. You know, these days start running together when you are in school and have a busy life. So anyway, I believe this is week 10, day 1. Hopefully I get some home visits today. I really don't know what today is going to bring. I'm hoping that it's productive as always, just because we are coming up at the end of, you know, this semester. And I mean, I can't believe this semester has gone by like so darn fast. Like, I mean, just so fast. It's almost over. Like, for real. Like 3 more weeks and it'll be over, and then it'll be Thanksgiving, and my birthday is on Thanksgiving. So I got a lot to look forward to, and I'm looking forward to the break because senior thesis is about to take your girl out. I don't do good with none of that statistical stuff, period. Like, my brain just does not process that. It doesn't retain that. Like, I literally do what I need to do to get the grade that I need to get, which in statistics for me was a C. And I mean, I think senior thesis will be better. I think I'll end up probably with an A or a B, only because I really love my professor. He is very patient with me. I had him in the first part of it, which I think is research. And I got an A out of that, but it's only because my professor is a saint. So anyway, I don't know. Other than that, got a couple of big projects. I do have some things that I want to do for my birthday. So I think that because that I am going out of town, I think I'm gonna start just knocking out my projects and my finals and stuff a little bit early, like the stuff that is posted, just going ahead and doing it so I don't have that to worry about on the back end of the, you know, the semester or whatever, when everything is due all at once. I am heading home. I'm about to go in here, freshen up, you know, get these edges popping. Nah, I always be joking when I say that, but you know, get myself together and slide on to my field placement. As usual, I will pick you guys up on my lunch break and tell you how my day is going. I hope you have an amazing day. My eyelash is doing something crazy, so forgive that. I'm gonna get that together before anybody see me at my field placement. But as usual, as we always pray, that no weapon formed against us shall prosper, whether you are in school, in field, wherever you at right now. Like, I just hope you have had a good Monday, and I hope the rest of your week goes well. Thank you for tuning in. Before you get into the video, like it, subscribe to the page, as you watch the video, comment, talk to me. I talk back. Like I said, I'm trying to build the community. But anyway, have a good day, guys, and I will catch you later. Okay, guys, so anyway, today was a great day. I did not have time to do my little lunch break situation just because it was busy. So great day. When we got there, it was probably about an hour that we didn't have anything to do, but our field instructor did text in advance and just said that she was at the poll, she was voting, and that when she got here, we would have a meeting at like 10. And so anyway, that meeting was cool. It was our field instructor, us two, and like 2 other people in the organization. One is like the assistant director, and I don't know really the title of the other lady. But anyway, we talked about what our blurb looks like on a website for not adoption. I don't want to say the word because the word is kind of like their website, but just say you took in your niece or nephew or your cousin's, grandchild, or your friend's daughter, like, that, and you didn't go through the adoption process. So people who do like foster care, they get monies and stuff toward like food, they get a stipend, they get money toward clothes and whatever the child needs. It's like a monthly stipend for foster care. But then when you adopt, you're saying, hey, I'm okay to be fiscally and financially responsible for this child. And the same with this other program. Again, I don't want to say the word only because that is their website, and I don't know if you go on their website, you'll be able to exactly see where I'm working or whatever the case is. And I'm trying to protect everybody's information and, all of that good stuff. So, anywho, this other thing where you could essentially adopt like relatives and stuff like that, they don't get anything. They don't get money toward anything. So this website, this company was created specifically for these situations and this particular population. So they provide like resources for the families in this situation. They provide not money, but like they may tell you where you can go and get free clothes. They may tell you where you can go and get free education, like our Head Start program. They may tell you where, you can go and get $25 off of groceries, or, different gift cards and stuff like that. So they try to like also give you a benefit for taking in, some children that are not yours. So that was pretty cool to kind of like talk about that resource, because again, I don't know all the resources where I am located. And so it was wonderful to know that this resource is here. So should I ever need it, should I ever run across a family in this particular situation, I can refer them to this particular resource for them to like get needs met. So that was cool. And we just went over, like I said, what our blurb looked like on their website. So when it came for them to click on education and all the resources for education, what does our information look like on their website? And so we kind of analyze that, like, what does it say? Is the information dated? Is it accurate? Does this does this include everybody, or does this make somebody sound away? Because there was like a part in the blurb that pretty much said like special needs children welcome. Well, then that was topic of conversation just because of how it was worded, first of all. And then second of all, because we are a government funded program, those children with needs like that are welcome. We can only take like 10% of our children can have special needs, and after that we cannot do it, because then the government requires that you hire so many special needs teachers, and all this stuff changes. So pretty much 10% is like the rule. So like I said, it was talk about using the term special needs, and then also, do we want to just put that and advertise it there when all children with special needs are not welcome, and we actually have that 10% cap. So we talked about that, and just mainly letting them know that the program is free, because it currently read like it was income eligible. But when you fall within adoption guidelines, which this other program does kind of fall into that, there's nothing for you to pay, so your income doesn't even matter. It's a free program. So just kind of like refreshing that. And then we were asked as interns to review the way we show up on findhelp.org, which is a cool social work tool that I actually found on TikTok probably like 2 weeks ago. And so it used to be called Aunt Bertha or something like that, and they were saying like everybody has an Aunt Bertha that they can go to for anything. But I mean, that was dated, that was old, and obviously not everybody has an Aunt Bertha, because I don't know how many black people have an aunt named Bertha. I don't know. So anyway, they renamed the website to be findhelp.org, and it's very cool. So if you guys are not hip, let me put y'all on. Y'all go onto this and you type in your zip code. You can type in the kind of services that you're looking for, and you can get a client help like immediately. Like you can give them resources immediately. So for example, I'm from Detroit, so just say if you put in 48235 and then I typed in preschool, all the services that surround preschool will come up in that particular zip code. If I typed in maybe free clinic, that will come up. If I typed in food bank, that will come up. If I typed in shelter, that will come up. So it's a pretty cool resource that everybody could use, because I might be working with a client that has a different zip code as mine. And just say also getting into like telehealth and stuff like that, you may be helping a client in a completely different state, so you definitely are not well versed in what's going on in their state. So it's really cool to hear the need that they need met, and then you type in their location, their zip code, and type in what they're looking for, and you're able to help them even from where you are. So I really like that website, and more people are starting to find out about it. So it's like people at headquarters, they kind of research the resources in every zip code, and then they make their own list. And I mean, if you work for the organization or whatever, you can update the list, you could change the list, whatever that looks like. So that's what we were asked to look at, because some of the information was incorrect. So anyway, we did that. And then after that, I was just looking, like I coupon sometimes, and so I was able to like look at my couponing apps and stuff and see that Ibotta is currently like giving away free Thanksgiving dinners. And so I don't know if you guys remember, a couple vlogs back I was saying that they're no longer getting turkeys this year. The church that was giving away turkeys actually wanted the clients to come to service, or at least come after service, come down to the church. Not everybody can do that. So I'm going to type up something I showed my field instructor, this Ibotta. You guys, you click on it, you download the Ibotta first of all to your phone. It's like a receipt app, like you scan receipts and then you're able to get like stuff back. So right now you click on it and it gives you like $15 off a turkey, mashed potatoes, a vegetable, corn muffin, stuffing, gravy, a 2-liter pop. Like it's specific things, and then you click on that and save it on your Ibotta. Then you have to go to Walmart and then you just make a pickup order or delivery order for those exact things. And then once you get the receipt for that, you scan it on your Ibotta, and Ibotta gives you the money right back. So it's essentially a free dinner. So I was able to kind of like share that with the field instructor, who was like, thought it was amazing, was like, hey, maybe we could like type something up and I could give it to all the social workers and they can share it with families, or they could even just choose to pick like one family that is pretty much like is identified as like, you know, a family that could benefit from getting this, and that's one additional family that we can help on top of like the 50 or so dinners that the organization are trying to give away or whatever. So I feel good to be able to help, you know, in that regard. And so we have Thursday coming up. I will be at home again. I will make a video for you guys and try to get some clips for that. But it'll just be another like day of home visits. It's a couple too, so I'll probably be doing those like all day. And I'm excited just because, you know, I was able to do like my process recording on that. I was able to like, you know, meet with people that I work with that I never met, and then meet clients that I wouldn't meet otherwise. So overall, guys, it was a wonderful day. I'm about to hop in here and clock in, and then I also have school tonight, and it'll be a long one just because I also have, after class, I have to like get with my professor about my senior thesis project. So anywho, I hope you guys had a wonderful Tuesday. Thank you for tuning in. I don't know, I'll see you Thursday. Hi everybody, happy Thursday. So as you can tell, I'm at home. Edge is not laid, nothing's on this face but some eyelashes. So anyway, I have a very busy day today. I told you guys in the last video, it's just a day full of home visits, and I actually got the schedule yesterday. The social worker that I'm gonna be shadowing sent me like an email, and like the whole day is full, but no complaints. I'm super excited just because I get to watch another, you know, social worker in action, pick up whatever jewels I can from that. B, I get all these other client interactions, because I want to say it might be maybe about like 6 clients today. It might be 5, but like some of them had like hours like pegged out, and then some was like an hour and a half, so maybe it's more to discuss. But anyway, it's literally like my whole day. Of course, I can't record that just for confidentiality reasons, but what I will do is like if we get a break in action, you know, or at the end when it's over, I like try to like, you know, take notes and then kind of like come back and tell you guys like what happened on each phone call. So I don't know. I'm excited about that. I'm excited that I get to be home today. It's cold as heck. It's like frost on the cars. I don't know where you guys are. I'm in Ohio, and it's getting chilly. It's beginning to look a lot like cold, okay? But anywho, I got a little boo-boo on my face. So also something that I wanted to share with you guys. I know that the deal will still be going on by the time this video goes up tomorrow, so I'll go ahead and share it. I coupon sometimes, and I do like to like use, you know, my couponing skills to kind of like help those in need. You know, like one time at my job, I was able to like go and get a whole lot of detergent, and you know, kitchen soaps and, you know, deodorants, toothpaste, stuff like that. Like I was able to go get that stuff for like pennies, and then donate it to like our hurricane relief fund. You know, at the time it was like a hurricane, I don't know which hurricane, but I was like able to donate like over maybe like 60, 70 items just by myself. And then of course I got other people hip like into couponing and stuff like that, and they were able, excuse me guys, to donate as well. So I love stuff like that. I haven't been couponing lately just because school is like taking everything that I have, and sometimes with couponing it's hit or miss. You have to like go to different stores, and you know, other people coupon in your area too. So sometimes if you get the deal an hour later than somebody else, they didn't leave anything left for the next person. They kind of cleaned off the shelf, so got to go to another store. Maybe that's another store and another store. So anyway, needless to say, I haven't been couponing like that, but I am still in my couponing groups and stuff on Facebook. And so on one of the groups, they were posting the Ibotta deal. So Ibotta is an app. If you've never heard of it, you download it to your phone, and you kind of like see what they're giving money back for, and you click it. So essentially, it might be something like 50 cents off of eggs, or $1 off of bread, you know, stuff like that. And then once you get up to $20, you can get that money back into your account, or you could get a gift card. So it's kind of like a little rebates card. Like they reward you for spending money. Sometimes it takes forever to get the $20 and sometimes it doesn't. This is like a dozen. This is about to be the best deal ever. So you download the Ibotta app. They have something right on the front page. It's called Free Thanksgiving. It has 10 items. Now, by the time this goes up tomorrow, I think on the 5th, 2 or 3 of those items expire. So if you can't make it to the store, on the 5th, it probably won't be 10 items. It might be like 7 items. Or they could replace it with more things. We just never know. So currently, it's $15 off of a turkey. And the brands are like Butterball, Honeysuckle, Genio, and like something else, like, the top brand. So it doesn't matter, but $15 off. So pay attention to that, because if you go get a $39 turkey, they're only giving you $15 back. So it's best to probably find something close to $15. So then that pretty much makes it free. You can get like a good sized turkey for like $18, $19. So $15 off a turkey. They're giving you a free 2-liter Coca-Cola. They're giving you a box of Jiffy Mix. They are giving you a bag of Great Value French onion straws, which is Walmart's brand. They're giving you a Campbell's cream of mushroom soup. They're giving you a family size pack of like Idaho potatoes, like the potatoes. I think you add water or something to it. Comes in a pack. And then a Walmart brand cranberry sauce, and a McCormick turkey dressing gravy, or turkey gravy mix, or something like that. But anyway, the pictures and everything is there. The ounces are all in the picture, so you click all of that stuff, and then you have 2 choices. You could either go into the store, which is easier, and that's what I recommend for people who kind of get a little frustrated with technology. Go in the store, grab the items, specifically the items that you clicked, you check out, and then you just scan your receipt to the Ibotta thing, and then what you spent, they give it back to you. So this stuff will probably be less than $26, and whatever you spend, they give it back to you. So if you spend $20, they'll give you $20. If you spend $23.33, they'll give you $23.33, like that. So it's a great deal. And then the best part is, like, currently until Thanksgiving, they're allowing you to share like a reference code. I will add mine down below. Just because if everybody saves something, we all winning. But you can get your own reference code like after you sign up to refer a friend, and you could do that for up to 20 friends, and you get $20 back once they download the app, and then once they make their first purchase. They don't have to go through the Thanksgiving deal. They can go get a pack of gum. Once they scan the receipt, you'll get $10. But why wouldn't they get the Thanksgiving deal? It's a blessing. And some of the things on there, like, you may not eat. Oh, it was a Great Value stuffing mix too. Like, some of that stuff you might not eat, but you can always donate. Like right now for Thanksgiving, it's so many people in need of like holiday items. So I shared this information with my school, like my cohort. I shared this information on Facebook. I shared this information with the Head Start team, simply because if everybody uses their phone, can download an app, we can get essentially like all these free turkeys that they were trying to get, that the church, or the hams or whatever they were, it was turkeys that church was giving, and they're no longer providing unless you come and pick it up from the church. So, that's a resource right there, because it's multiple people in a household, and all you have to do is have a phone, and that's a separate account. So just say, if I wanted to keep a turkey for myself, but then I wanted to donate one, I could just do the same Ibotta deal on my husband's phone and then donate that dinner to the Head Start. So I was just like, that's a free way to, meet the needs of our clients while also getting something for ourselves too. It's such a blessing when you see good deals like that. So I wanted to share that with you guys. It's almost 9 o'clock, so I am about to hop on my first Zoom, or it's a FaceTime call, my first FaceTime. So I'll let you know how that goes. Hey guys, so it is definitely not Thursday anymore. It's Friday, but happy Friday. Yesterday was hella busy, which was a good thing. The morning started off really slow. Like I was telling you guys, I had like home visit scheduled the whole day. But due to technology, yeah, it didn't really work out. So like I was able to do maybe like 2 of the home visits out of all the ones that I was scheduled for. But it was cool because like in the meantime, like after the lady would finish with her calls and home visits, we would kind of just like, you know, discuss like what she and the family discussed, like goals and stuff. And so then, you know, finally toward the end of the afternoon, I was able to see her in action. I mean, I talk on the phone already for a living. I do accounts receivable. So I think if like they threw me in there, as long as I had a guide, like at a paper to read for the assessment, I would be fine. She did say that the assessment that they do, they don't want them to ask questions directly. They want you to ask in a roundabout way. And she asked questions directly. She's like, I know that's wrong as far as what the company is saying, because my braid's falling out. As far as what the company wants you to do, she said, but I mean, I just find that that's like the way that I can make sure I'm not missing anything. And like I told her, I said, well, I honestly like the direct questions, because I feel like when you ask people questions in a roundabout way, depending on the question, like it could low-key kind of seem like you're being nosy. So for instance, one of the questions was you know, do you use substances? Another question was, you know, do you feel like you can provide a stable environment for your child, you know, or do you know where to go in the community should you ever need something like that? That one could be a roundabout question. But the use substances, or do you feel like you provide, you know, a good lifestyle or whatever for your child, it was asking about employment. It asks about, you know, do you rent or own where you stay? Like those questions in a roundabout way, that could seem like you being nosy. Like, okay, yeah, so how are you doing, Miss X? Yeah, so any substance use, anything like that, you would be like, what? But if you say, I'm doing this assessment, you know, blah, 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 it has 10 questions, woo, 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 and let's just get into it. You answer to the best of your ability. You know, I am not trying to judge you based off of this. This is just an assessment that we are required to do by the federal government because you are receiving the Head Start benefit. Boom. So now if I go down a checklist and I'm asking you, okay, so your home, do you rent? Do you own? Is it an apartment? Okay, you'll answer that. Okay, any substance use? I mean, even if you are using substances, you're probably going to say no, you know what I mean? And that's fine. The social worker yesterday said she's only had one person in all the years that she's been doing it actually be honest. And it wasn't, you know, a hard substance. It was marijuana, in which they did have a, you know, medicinal card, which is probably why they was honest. But anyway, so something like that. Like, I feel like if you tell me you have to ask me these questions, you know what I'm saying, then I think people are more inclined to like answer. But to just roundabout way ask me, am I using drugs? I don't think you're going to get met with a good response. Like, I don't know. So, anywho, it was cool to watch her. I think I definitely liked her approach, just because in my real day-to-day life, you know, I'm politely direct. Like, I'm a straight shooter, but I'm going to give it to you in a nice package. Like, even when I, you know, call at work, because I do accounts receivable, like I said, if I'm calling you because, you know, you past due, I'm going to give you my sweetest voice, but I'm going to tell you, you know, that we do have to collect this money before your new order can be sent, you know, that kind of thing. So it's just like, I learned that beat around the bush thing. I don't know. It kind of can make people uncomfortable. It makes for a long drawn out situation. And I don't know. I just feel like, and you can miss something. Like she said, she does the checklist simply because she doesn't want to miss a question, trying to just go off the top of her head and think of a roundabout way to ask 10 questions, 15 questions, how many of her questions it is. She's bound to miss something. But if you're reading straight from the paper and jotting down their answer, you won't miss. So anyway, that was really good. I got a chance to do some school work, work on my senior thesis project. And that's pretty much it, guys. I'm sorry if this was like a boring week. I might have a bonus for you guys because tomorrow is our first LSW licensure prep class or whatever. Like, so it's our normal Saturday class, but because the professor that teaches that class is going to be in a conference, my field instructor, who already was teaching the prep class for like about 2 or 3 years for the university, she's gonna teach this class on Saturday in place of our regular Saturday class, and it's open to everybody, so it won't just be like the 5 people in my cohort. It's anybody who wants to come, even if they don't attend the school. So that should be interesting. I will try to get some of that for you, but if I can't, just because of, you know, confidentiality and stuff like that, I will definitely come back and tell you how I felt about it, what I learned that might be useful, and share any materials that I might have obtained or whatever. But I do appreciate, you know, you 13 people for checking in on your girl. You know, I do appreciate any new person that checked in. You know, if you like what you see and you want to see more, please make sure you hit the notification bell, subscribe to the page, and like I said, comment, you know, talk to me. I talk back. Let me know I'm not doing this in vain. Hopefully we get some more, you know, people to grow the community. Because if we stay at 13 for a couple of months, I don't know, y'all. Like, I might fall by the wayside just because even per week, y'all 13 are not like checking in. So even though we got a new follower, I think last week or the week before last, like so far from last week's video to today, Friday, it's only been 6 people that viewed the video. So not everybody is returning. So I don't know. It kind of is like when I get busy and I have stuff to do, maybe this may not be a priority just because y'all ain't checking for it like that. I don't know. But anyway, let me know if you like what you see, if you want to see more. But as always, I appreciate you guys that do tune in for tuning in, and I hope that you have a great week. I'll try to get that content for you the weekend.